Hey Canucks fans, the Vancouver Canucks had defeated the Winnipeg Jets 3-1 in Winnipeg. Here's what I liked, here's what I didn't like, and here's one other thing. What I liked, the play of rookie Nils Hoglander. Almost got a hat trick, but no, was not put out on the ice with the goalie pulled for Winnipeg. But alas, he gets his 2 goals. And Josh Morrissey had something to do with both of those goals. The first one, Hoglander strips Morrissey at the Vancouver blue line, goes in and Brossoit takes a wrist shot, goes off Brossoit's pads, then Hoglander follows up, puts a backhand in off the rebound as Brossoit is kind of swimming in the crease, and the Canucks are up 1-0 just 3 minutes in the game. And then Hoglander scores the last goal for the Canucks, also having to do with Josh Morrissey. Hoglander and Besser coming in on a 2-on-1. Hoglander tries to center it to Besser, but it goes off of Morrissey and past Brossoit. So first goal of the game for the Canucks. Third goal of the game for the Canucks, only Bo Horvat scored in the middle, and the Hoglander goals sandwiched that Horvat goal. So Hoglander, excellent game. 2 goals, +2, 6 shots on net, and one hit as well. So a complete game for Hoglander. I kind of joked around on Twitter. It would be nice to see him on the ice to try and get empty netter for the hat trick, even though even without him on the ice, the Canucks did not actually get possession. Well, they tried a couple times, but they iced it twice. But yeah, so maybe he wouldn't have got his goal, but it would be nice to at least get a shot to get that hat trick. It's not like the Canucks were only up by 1. They're actually up by 2. So even if somehow he messed up and Winnipeg scored, the Canucks were still in a good position to win. But you know, I'm sure Hoglander will get other opportunities to pot a hat trick. So an excellent game for Nils Hoglander. Also thought that Thatcher Demko had a good game. Obviously, he made 39 of 40 saves. The only goal to beat him, not really his fault. It was kind of a scramble play with poor coverage, which I'll get to in a second. So again, a 39 save effort for Thatcher Demko. Really strong. Although I expect to see Hope play tomorrow night. Hope hasn't played in a few, and it's a back-to-back. So despite the win, I expect to see Braden Hope in the net. There's no need to put Thatcher Demko in back-to-back at this point in the season. But a very strong performance for Thatcher Demko. Also like the play of Jack Rathbone. In the first period alone, he had 3 shots on goal and 3 hits in the first. Now he ends up with 3 shots on goal and 3 hits, but he also had 4 blocks. So really nice stat line for Rathbone tonight. 16 minutes of ice time, so that's the most he's had by far in his 4 games now. 1 assist, even, and he was 3 shots, 3 hits, and 4 blocks. So an excellent game by Rathbone. Interesting that he was paired with Hammock today, so that then Hughes played with Myers, then Edler played with Schmidt, and then across the board, except for Myers, who played almost 25 minutes, everyone else played between 16, Rathbone, and 21, which was Edler. But even Hughes played less than 19 minutes. It's the first time since the COVID outbreak where Hughes has played that few minutes. So it's good. You know, he obviously needed a break. He's been going like crazy since they've come back. So it's nice for Hughes to play a fewer minutes, and then they went to Jack Rathbone. But you got to see them together on the power play. Now, the Canucks didn't score on the power play, but that's another thing I like. I like the fact that they tried something different. They had Hughes and Rathbone on the point for the power play, although Hughes kind of played the true power play quarterback, and Rathbone was more like a rover or going down the flank. But it was Hughes, Rathbone, Besser, Miller, and Horvat. I really like that. And then I really like that first unit, and then that second unit then became Boyd, Pearson, Hoglander, Edler, and Schmidt. I think that was, but they barely got any ice time. In fact, I think they only got 30 seconds, whereas the first unit got a minute and a half. But yes, they only had 1 power play overall. But at least I like the look of it. I like the fact that they tried something different, as Travis Green hinted at in his media availability earlier today. Another thing I like the Canucks penalty kill. They went 3 for 3 tonight, so it was nice to see them kill all 3 of Winnipeg's chances. And in the CCST, the Clay's cumulative special teams stats, I guess it's the CCSTS, the Canucks, they went exactly 100%. So they went 0 for 1, so 0% on the power play, but they went 3 for 3 on the penalty kill. So 0 plus 100 makes 100%. And I think Horvat had quite a strong game. He scored the second goal, a nice Highmore to Pearson touch pass to Horvat play, and in doing that, Horvat had his 1 goal, but he also had 3 shots and 3 hits. So that's that's a good game. Besser I thought was noticeable. He had 4 shots on goal, and JT Miller was strong too. 1 assist, 3 shots, 2 hits, and a block. So overall, a lot of the Canucks played very well, but the ones that stood out to me were obviously Hoglander, Demko, and Jack Rathbone once again. The only thing I didn't like, it's hard to fault the Canucks when they win 3-1. But, they gave up a lot of shots again. 40 shots is a lot. They lost 36% they only won 36% of their face-offs. So that's kind of uncharacteristic of this team. And really, if I'm really splitting hairs and trying to find something, I didn't like the Winnipeg goal, actually. The Canucks were hemmed in a little bit. Then Tyler Gravac, who has been playing well the last few games, he actually had a chance to skate the puck out and get it into the zone, the Winnipeg zone, for a line change. Instead, he only gets to his blue line and then flips it high. But Winnipeg knocks it down in the neutral zone, and before any of the Canucks can change, boom, the Winnipeg Jets are back into the Canucks zone. Then a broken play, one guy goes around, I guess it was Perreault went around, or Seifried went around, one of the guys, either Seifried or Perreault, went around Harlock. Hughes had to basically choose between covering one of two guys, so he went for the puck, and that left Kyle Connor alone in the slot. No chance for Demko as Connor puts it past him, and maybe you could argue Tyler Gravac was the one who should have came back and got Connor. So again, kind of splitting hairs here, looking for something at least to put in this section. But overall, the Canucks played a really strong game. One other thing, yes, the Canucks won, but unfortunately, the Montreal Canadiens, although they lost, they got a point in their extra time loss to the Edmonton Oilers. So officially, Montreal is the fourth playoff team in the Canadian division, and the Canucks are mathematically eliminated now. So even the Canucks win out, they win their final 6, including tonight, they win their final 7. They'll finish with 57 points, whereas Montreal has 58 right now. So even if Montreal lose their final game of the season against Edmonton, they'll finish with 58, and the Canucks can finish with no higher than 57. It'd be the most total Canuck thing if the Canucks win their last 6, and then they get up to 57 points and finish 1 point out of the playoffs. But it wasn't meant to be, and therefore the 3 games against Calgary next week, I think there's one now coming up, and then there's another 3 next week. Those will be rendered completely moot, and we'll see what both teams are indeed playing for. Maybe it's a chance just to play a lot of the young guys like Gadjevich, like Will Lockwood, and maybe more of Rathbone and Coland. We will see. So there we go. That's what I liked. Demko's game, Hoglander's game, Jack Rathbone's game, penalty kill. What I didn't like, the play leading up to the one Winnipeg goal. And one other thing, the Canucks unfortunately officially eliminated from playoff contention. So let me know in your comments what you liked, what you didn't like, what's one other thing that you noticed. And tonight, I won't be doing a post-game live stream. I want to save my voice and my energy for Parker's Pucks, me and him, episode number 5 of Canucks After Dark. Make sure you join us at 10 p.m. tonight. Make sure you subscribe to that channel if you haven't subscribed yet. We're almost at 300 subscribers. We'd love to get to break that 300 mark sometime tonight. So come join us. We're going to be in a good mood talking about a Canucks win. In the meantime, subscribe if you like to, like this video if you like to, become a member of this channel if you'd like to. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. Have a great night. God bless, and go Canucks go.